So one of the things that we at Grow Indigo are trying to address with respect to customers is the way we formulate our products. The formulation becomes a very critical part. You have a great microbial product which performs well. You have created a product which will do well in field, but the challenge with the farmer is that how does he apply? The ease of application part of the product is really critical to make a product work. Given microbes are to be applied at a specificity, it has to be applied at a right time, and given the lag in time of performance vis-a-vis chemical agri inputs, the application becomes much more critical. You need to do it perfectly where it would start acting on an immediate basis. So Grow Indigo, the science team at Grow Indigo has been able to create formulations which are targeted. When we thought of seed treatment, we thought of how do we maintain stability on the seed, and that is where we came up with the innovation in terms of having a biosticking agent which would have nutrition, which would have a sticking property, so that the farmers or the seed growers or the seed companies, for that matter farmer own seed, when they were to be treated with the seed treatment formulation, they would easily apply it. They would not have a time to keep it, store it, and the product would perform, and the microbes are really at the root zone. So beauty of formulation now happens is that the seed treatment done has a shelf life stability. The microbes are alive because the formulation, the biosticking formulation that has been added, has sufficient amount of nutrition to keep the microbe alive, stable and active for a duration which is needed. So 6 months of shelf life on seed, 6 months of performance life in field. That makes Grow Indigo seed treatment formulations unique from others. So that is a real differentiating factor when you talk of seed innovations. We have also worked with various seed companies who have the good genetics, but the genetics again are ability to perform depends on the stress they have to overcome. So the abiotic stress environment. We came across with certain companies in cotton which told that when we plant cotton, the temperatures are so high that the seed germination, the seed performance, even the genetics is good, becomes a problem. So we worked with the team as a collaborative project. We came up with a formulation with a set of microbes added to the formulation which were able to overcome the stress, the temperature part of it. So that makes us unique, and that is where our partners or the seed companies who are looking at solutions to make the genetics work to the fullest potential of that can partner with Grow Indigo, and we invite them. They can share the problems. We can come up with microbial. We have a huge library of microbes, 40,000 microbes which are targeting stress at various levels, which are targeting nutrition use at various levels. So they can reach out to Grow Indigo. We can be a right partner to them. We can develop collaborative programs. We are currently working with 5-6 companies to work around it. We have been successfully doing it with many companies who have come up with commercial seed treatment of their own seeds. So that is where we innovate in terms of commercial. So one is research innovation, science innovation, another is a commercial innovation. When similarly, as we thought of Prerak in horticulture, you cannot treat the seed treatment of say chili. It's a small seed. How do you treat it for longevity? So we came up with Prerak drip as a formulation. Prerak drip and now ensures that the consortia is available to the crop through drip. So that's again an innovation that the team brought in. The research team worked with the sales guys, worked with the commercial team to understand what exactly farmer is asking for, what exactly the grower is looking for, and that is where we were able to come up with Prerak. Similarly, Grow Rhiza Tac is one more formulation which is a mycorrhiza based formulations. Normally mycorrhiza formulations are on a broadcasting mode. The dosages are high, but when it comes to horticulture, it has to be crop specific, very dynamic, very novel. So we came up with Grow Rhiza drip where we can regulate the IP to be applied in a drip so that the farmer is able to get the desired white root concentration, the symbiosis that he needs with the plant root of mycorrhiza root, so that these horticulture crops which are annual or which has a great amount of seasonality to a fruiting enhancement cycle can be adhered to, can be met, can be seen into, and the performance can be delivered at the best possible level. One more classic example which is science and the sales or the commercial collaboration has came out in Grow Indigo is the granulation of consortia. Normally consortia are available in liquid form or in powder form, and they are to be applied in soil because nutrition use efficiency, for that matter nitrogen fixation, phosphate stabilization, potash mobilization happens in soil. So if you were to apply, the ease of application in a soil is highly critical. Farmer would get more out of the money that he has spent on a formulation if the product is performing to the best. And that is where the science team at Grow Indigo came up with a granulated formulation at a dose which would make the consortia available to the each crop in a desired amount. So the Urjit granule, for that matter mycorrhiza granules, are crafted in the manner that farmer is able to apply it easily. The cost or the complexity of application is overcome. The storage, given the stability, is high, so the distribution point is not worried about performance issue, that the performance will deteriorate over a period of time. And even as I turned about, like, we are also working with seed companies to ensure that they get a right mix. So this is where the commercial innovation angle at Grow Indigo comes into place, that we are rightly blending over our 4 years journey science with commercial application, taking care of our final stakeholders, the users, at a key thing at the top of our radar when we do research.